This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tennessee's offense is up first today. Well, the last time they met, it was all Alabama. The Tide rolling past the balls. They had to do some soul-searching after that game. We'll see how Tennessee responds this time.
Man, I love this game, Chris. You know that. I love the matchup whenever we can get it. I love the build-up because Tennessee, after losing that game, all we're hearing about is the extra preparation, the extra film work, anything they can do to be able to win this game. If that's the kind of work Tennessee put in, let's see if it pays off today.
Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Vols bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Now, they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Today, as the first down is still going, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks free. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's the handoff. Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. The gain's 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the 3rd Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad Kirk that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost 1 time. I think he was 16-1. Against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. 3rd Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the plate with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Inside the 35. Look out, he's in the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient instead. Why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The gain moves the ball to a 34. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes
Time in the pocket. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Throws out the stiff arm. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run of the play.
Touchdown, tied. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first yard, so it's 2nd and 8. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Big throw caught on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the return and out of bounds, so no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He breaks free. To the 45. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Great cut. They whiff on him. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He makes the ground. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide format. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's third down for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Smith. And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
They never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. And they were.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Vols begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Vols will send their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The back in motion now. Sticking with the running game. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the senior quarterback off target there from behind him. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. And the Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Looks right for a quick completion. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense has reached the red zone now. The shotgun running play call. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is caught. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first and still running.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And he's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that previous play. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's Claiborne. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
48, Tennessee, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And here's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. Big tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He finds some space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Leaning on the run game here late. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Sending the back in motion. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
55, Tennessee, 21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Claiborne. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He'll be taken down, but he does have the first down yardage. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Alabama. Way too much speed on that play. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.